Hi guys, welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'm actually going to do a like a plant tour showing off my plant collection. It's nothing too big, but it's definitely getting bigger. And actually, fun fact, this time last year, I believe it was, I filmed a plant tour and I had like 6 plants. I know. So I filmed that video in July and posted it in July. So I definitely wanted to get this video up in the month of July. So if you're seeing this in August, just know that it's taken me a really long time to edit because editing is not my favorite thing to do. Again, it's going to be a plant tour video. It's going to be really chill. So I would suggest just sit back, relax, and then just enjoy the tour. Alright guys, so we're not going to go in any particular order, but I am going to do the plants that are like right here on my table just to get those out the way. So the very first plant, which is a plant that I very much love, and I probably shouldn't have watered these today because they all have water in them, but this here is my, don't mind the water, this here is my Alocasia Silver Dragon. This is like the newest leaf that has come out and hardened off, and it is just like gorgeous. This one here is older leaf here, so it's probably gonna die off soon. And then I got this little one down here, which was super cute. But recently, and when I say recently, I mean like 2 days ago, this little baby popped up. Don't know how. I'm not even gonna question it. I'm just gonna admire her and just tell her she's the most beautiful thing in the whole world. So yeah, this is my Alocasia Silver Dragon. I've had this one now for a little bit. I believe I did a video when I first got this, but she is happy and healthy and just absolutely gorgeous. And I think I'm on a slight Alocasia kick because I really want more Alocasias, but it is what it is. So anyway, the Alocasia Silver Dragon. So the next plant, I probably should have said this before, I'm gonna make this kind of quick just so the video isn't super long, which I know because I said that everybody's looking at the timestamp, and we're gonna just cross our fingers that it's not super long. Anyways, my next plant on in my collection is my Syngonium pallidiflorum white butterfly, I believe is the one this is. This one is more recent. Yeah, this one is more recent. I've had this maybe about a couple weeks now, not that long. It's a very beautiful plant. If you've never seen this in person, it's very beautiful with the splotches and just kind of like the visual texture of it. It's absolutely beautiful. I don't know, let's see if I get out the way if it'll focus. Let's see, there we go. So that is a leaf there, and then as you can see, there are some new ones popping up here in the middle, like this guy. Is it this one? Yeah, this is a newer one. It hasn't even hardened off yet, and then there's a new one popping in through there. So this plant, in my experience, has been super easy to take care of, not hard at all. I think it's great for beginners, and it's just absolutely beautiful. So this next plant is pretty big, as you can see. So this here is the oh geez, don't break. This is the Syngonium pallidiflorum. I don't remember which one it is, which form it is, but it does have pink tones. It's quite pink. I actually got this one from Lowe's a while back. Now she's doing really good, as you can see. Oh, let's see. Oh, I should have worked out these logistics before I did this. Let's put her down here. Okay, there we go. So that is one of her leaves, and it has that really pretty pinky hue in there with the splashes of the green. So most of the leaves look like that. Some of them are a little bit slightly different when it comes to how the pink is. Some of them are like just mostly pink. This plant, as you can see, is like, let me twist it. It's like hanging over. And this one here is a new leaf unfurling, and so is this one. And these leaves are going to be huge. this plant here, as you can see, it is leaning. It does kind of lay up against a wall, but I think what I'm gonna do is I need to take it out of here. It's in no drainage. That is what the root system looks like in here. It's raining outside, so if you heard that, that's what that is. It's raining and thundering. But anyway, so this is the root system here at the bottom. And like I said, this usually leans up against the wall. But I do need to get a bigger pot, or I should say a deeper pot, that I want to put this in just to give it a little bit more stability without it having to be against the wall, because when it's not against the wall, this is what my plant does. Like, it's just completely, yeah. So I am going to work on that, but she's still beautiful and she's still doing amazing. And just like, I love this plant, absolutely. Just like the Syngonium white butterfly, easy to take care of, and it's just a super easy, carefree plant. At least it has been for me. So this is again my Syngonium pallidiflorum. Unsure of the colorway, but either way, she's cute. So this next plant here is just your standard snake plant. I got this as a gift on my birthday last year. So in 2022 I got this as a gift. This whole leaf here is new, and then I don't know if you can see, it's trying to grow. It's growing out these here at the bottom. So if you're into plants, you already know this plant is just, it's super easy to take care of. It's absolutely beautiful. And I just kind of let it do its thing. I water it every couple months. It's just super simple. So it's just your basic average Sansevieria, even though I think they're now Transcendias. I could be wrong. I'll put it on the screen, but I think they're no longer Sansevieria. I think they're now Transcendias. I don't know. Either way, it's a snake plant, and you cannot go wrong with a snake plant. So if this, if you don't have any plants and you're like, oh, I want to get into plants, but I don't know which one to get a snake plant. Okay, like, they're so easy. When I say so easy, I literally water it every couple months. I half the time I forget that I have it, but it still stands strong, and I really, really enjoy it, and it's really pretty. So just your average snake plant. So this next plant, I don't know the name of it. It's some type of bamboo. I got this from PetSmart, I think, or Petco, maybe about 2 years ago at this point, to put inside of a fish tank that I had at the time. But then I got rid of my fish tank, but still wanted to keep the plant. So this one lives in a mason jar. And it's gotten so big. If you go and look at my first video, my first plant tour, this plant was probably like down here. Like, this is just all new growth, and it's putting out a new leaf as well up top. These two do look different, but they were in the same pack, and it just said that it was a lucky bamboo. I don't know, but I just keep it in water. I had it in sand, and I don't think it liked sand too much. I put it in leca. It did not like leca either. So I just completely leave it in water. So this is 2 years worth of roots, because when I got it, it barely had any roots on it. But this is 2 years worth, and it has been in this jar for the past 2 years. And it's fine. Like, it gets decent light, because it does sit right next to my terrarium, and my terrarium, that's what that kind of purpley light is. My terrarium has its own light. So yeah, it sits next to that, and so far it's just doing really, really good. It's absolutely beautiful. Love the vibe of it. And it's just steady growing for me. And as you can see, this one here is growing faster than this one, but it's just kind of always been that way. Don't know why. Again, I don't know what type these are, so, but it's happy in just plain water. Okay, so this next plant here is a, some people call it a satin pothos. but it is actually a Scindapsus pictus is what this is. I had a brain fart for a moment, I'm sorry. So this is her. Let's see if we can get this in focus. There we go. Absolutely beautiful. Just absolutely beautiful, with those silver splashes on it. If you've never seen this plant in person, like, you're missing out, because these splashes looks like it's almost painted on, like it's like a glitter, like a glitter silver. I don't even know how to describe it, but it is absolutely beautiful. And then it grows just like a pothos, so it's super easy of a plant. If you can put it on you can put it on a pole, or you could just let it vine. As you can see, I'm just letting mine vine. I would love to actually have this going across my wall, so I'm just gonna let her do her thing. But honestly, I might chop it soon and repot it in here just so I can get a fuller pot and then let it trail. But for right now, she's doing great. She's doing excellent. Just watered her today. Yeah, just absolutely beautiful. The leaves have a nice, like, velvety sheen to them. They're just really nice. So if you've never seen this plant in person, definitely do what you can to actually see it in person. But again, super easy plant, and I absolutely love it. And if I'm not mistaken, yeah, I got this off of Amazon. This was an Amazon plant that I bought. I think I unboxed it too. Yeah, I think I unboxed this in my Amazon unboxing video. I want to say maybe in February. This is that plant. So yep, doing really good. So like I said, this is Scindapsus pictus, also known as Silvery Ann, also known as satin pothos. So this next plant here is my reverse spider plant, or the variegated spider plant. So this is what it looks like. This leaf was pinched up against something, so that's gonna come off. But anyway, so yeah, this is what she looks like. This one was also from that Amazon unboxing as well. So actually I need to pull out these little dead leaves. But super easy plant to take care of. Very beautiful. Like, I'm very excited for this to get a whole lot bigger and start putting out babies. But so far it's doing really well. This is actually 2 individual plants. I don't know if you can tell. So this here is one plant, and then this here is another one. They were both labeled, if I'm not mistaken, as a reverse spider plant. So I don't know if they are technically 2 different genus. Honestly, I think this is the curly one and this is the regular. I don't know. I just potted them up together because, I don't know, they're cute. So they're just in this pot. I don't even know what size pot this is, but it's super cute, super easy to take care of. Just, you gotta water them a little bit more frequently than you would, for example, like the satin pothos or the snake plant, but it is worth it because it's beautiful and it adds a nice little splash of green. So this here is I lost my train of thought. This here is the reverse spider plant. Okay, so my next plant is a Scindapsus aureum. I'm pretty sure I'm saying that wrong. Aureum, or more commonly known as just the Hawaiian pothos. So this is what it looks like. Absolutely beautiful. It's been doing really well for me. It was actually trailing, and I took the vine and wrapped it inside of the pot, and it's just really taken off. Let's see if you can even see that with the glare. Yep, there are just so many roots, even new roots forming. Yeah, this is just, yeah, absolutely, it's so easy to grow. It's absolutely beautiful with the kind of like splash of like greeny, like I say green as if the leaf is not green, Lord. I should say like a pale yellow. It's like a really pale yellow splotches, is what it looks like. And then this was the newest leaf that it gave me, and that coloration is just wild, like absolutely beautiful. And on this one as well, like that big like splotch of the cream with the little splashes of the pale yellow. Like, absolutely gorgeous. Again, you treat it like a pothos. It is a Scindapsus, so this is in the same family as the satin pothos, the silvery and Scindapsus pictus. This is in that same family. So this here is my Hawaiian pothos. So this next plant, I'll be honest with you, I do not remember the name of this plant. This is a more recent purchase. I want to say it's elephant something, or rainbow elephant something. Let me actually see if I have a plant app. I try and put all of my plants in there, but sometimes I forget to put them in there. Let's see. No. Elephant bush. If I'm not mistaken, that was the name. Yes. So let me put her down. So this is, let's see if I can get that to focus. That there is the name of this plant. Hopefully you can see that. The common name for it is elephant bush, and it is like in the succulent cacti family. And the more common names are a dwarf jade plant. So in case you've ever heard of that. And the other names I cannot pronounce. Hortoleucera? Yeah, no, okay. It's fine, but that's the name of the plant. So we're just gonna go with dwarf elephant plant or dwarf jade plant or elephant bush. So anyways, this is what the plant looks like. It definitely has some new growth since I've had it. And you can see all of the new growth because the original like stalks that it had was this reddy color, and this light green at the top is all new growth. And like I said, I've had it now a couple weeks, and I just potted it up in my same potting medium. I watered it that day. I think I watered it the day I got it because it was quite dry. Honestly, I haven't watered it since. And I just watered it today, and also I just noticed there are some roots growing out the bottom, and as per usual with succulents and cacti, the roots are very thin, very fine. So we will see what I decide to do with this. I hate to pot it up so soon, but I might have to. So we'll see. We will see. But this here is the elephant bush dwarf jade plant. Okay, so this next plant is a peperomia. It is a peperomia exalaris. I'll put the name on the screen. But it is in a peperomia family. Right now it's looking a little bit sad because I kind of forgot to water it. So the leaves have kind of shrunk up a little bit. But this is, let's see, there we go. So this is what the plant looks like. Usually these are like more plump and a little bit more circular, but yeah, so this is what this plant looks like. And I'll be very honest, I think this is a different plant than this, but they look very similar. So I don't know, but I potted them in the same pot, and then after I put them together, I was like, I feel like they're different plants. But oh well, they're living together, and it just is what it is at this point. So I've had this one now. This again was one of the Amazon plants that I got. This one here was one that I recently just got from Lowe's, like a couple weeks ago. Ain't been that long now. But yeah, so I potted in the same plant, and then potted in the same pot, and then realized I think they're two different plants. But it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. So yeah, so that is what this is. Is that? I think, don't quote me, I think it is trying to put out a flower. Let me see if I can show you. It is so tiny. This little yellow stick right there. Let's see if I can get closer. That little tiny little stick right there. Well, I'm calling it a stick, but it's it's clearly not a stick. It's clearly like coming out of the plant, and it looked like it's potentially a flower. That's super exciting. And this plant I actually just keep in my windowsill. This one, as well as the dwarf jade plant, they literally just sit in my windowsill. So that is the source of 99.9% of their light. It's just in the window. When the winter hit, I'll move them out the window, but for now, that's where they're staying. So again, this is Peperomia Axillaris. It's a Peperomia. So this one here is my Peperomia scandens, variegata, yes. So this is what this plant looks like. I actually, in my last video, I believe it was in my last video, I actually chopped this plant because the vines were very like long and just getting too wild. It was literally 2 very long vines, and I cut them off, well, I should say chopped up the vines, stuck it back in the pot, and this is how we're doing. I think this one might not survive, but it's also putting out a new leaf, but it's floppy, like it won't survive, but it's fine because the rest are doing fine, as you can see by the new growth here at the top. So this is the Peperomia scandens. So far it's been super easy to take care of. Again, this one stays in my windowsill, and it's doing really, really well. So I am going to put her back and put back all of the other plants so we can finish working on this shelf. Okay, so this next plant is my watermelon Peperomia. This is what she looks like. Absolutely beautiful. Like, just these leaves are just gorgeous. This is, sometimes I forget to rotate her, so she likes to lean one way, but it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I've had this plant now for a year. I got this one as a birthday gift as well. So I got this and the snake plant as birthday gifts. And she was maybe like 2-3 leaves, something like that. And now she's turned into this beauty. I wish she was a little bit more spread out, but that's okay because I'm working on that. And she's always putting out new leaves for me, so this plant is just constantly growing. And as you can see, it has like a little baby shoot of a plant down here at the bottom. And then this here this is all the main plant. So again, this is what she looks like. That coloring is just absolutely amazing. I knew I always wanted this plant, but I hadn't went out to go get it, and then I got it for as a birthday gift last year, and it was just, I love this plant. No lie, it stressed me out in the beginning because I was like, why is it not growing? It's not growing. But I put it in a bigger pot, give it regular water. She's fine. As you can see by the water down here, I do bottom water. So right now she's just soaking up all that water, and hopefully then her leaves would actually turn right side up instead of them just all leaning one way. But other than that, she's happy, she's healthy, she's doing great. Watermelon Peperomia. This next plant is one that has been on my channel now for a while, and this one here is my pothos. Now, I recently found out, and I'll say recently, I literally mean last week, I found out that technically these leaves with these splotches, this is the Marble Queen pothos, but then I also have these like darker solid green leaves mixed in, which is just your standard like pothos. I bought this, I believe, from Lowe's well over a year ago, and I just thought it was just splashes on it, but I just found out literally last week that this is the Marble Queen. So introducing you to my Marble Queen pothos. She's not looking the best because I repotted her and clipped her. I clipped her to give away cuttings. It's a Facebook group that I'm in, and I gave away some cuttings. So I chopped her up and all of that. And then the container she was in was really small for the size of her root ball. So there was a little bit of root damage done. So right now she's trying to bounce back, which is also why she's all leaning this way, and back here is just really bare. So yeah, that is pretty much what she's doing. But this is the Marble Queen. Marble Queen Pothos that I just found out last week was a Marble Queen. The whole time I just thought I had a really pretty plain one. It's fine, it's fine.